on the track, the women's 1500 metres. Now Chanel Price has got an interesting job here because SIFFAN HASSAN has asked for an incredibly quick 61 seconds. I mean, I've seen 800 races at decent meets for women, not quite that quick. More of that in a second. Faith KIPYEGON, the two great 1500 metre champions here, world and Olympic. KIPYEGON back to her best, but HASSAN, world record at 10,000 metres. Said yesterday, I haven't even quite made up my mind. I was going to do the 5,000, 10,000 double at the Olympics. I'm running so well though at 1500. I love the 1500. It's where her heart is, if you like. And she says, I might even think about all three. I think she's teasing there a little bit, but let's see what she has in store tonight. KIPYEGON, really have been impressed with her, the Olympic champion, coming back at a great 800 metre race as well early in the season. You may have watched that in the Diamond League. And then plenty of others there who are having great seasons. Corianne McGee and Heather McLean, who made the US team, perhaps a little surprisingly. But they are going, I have to say this, are going to be a long way behind through the first 500, 600 metres, maybe 800 metres, maybe the whole way, who knows. Will KIPYEGON go with SIFFAN HASSAN here? Will the two of them produce one of the greatest 1500 metre races we're likely ever to see? Let's find out. Well, I remember indoors, Tim might and others watching might, when Sigai went out and she broke the world record indoors for 1500 metres off of 58 first 400 metres and then slowed down and then picked it up again at the end. They're not quite asking for as quick as that, but look at SIFFAN HASSAN. Remember the days when she used to hang at the back and wait to see what happened? Not anymore. This is a woman full of confidence in her own ability to go out hard and keep going. And why wouldn't you if you've broken the world record for 10,000 metres? Let's just get out hard and see how fast I can go. Let's see if I can keep running 61, 62 second laps. So they're going to go through the first 300 metres around about 45 they need, and it's a little slower than that. And that's probably a good thing, Tim. I reckon if they can set it up at about 2:4 at 800 for HASSAN, 95, that's the sort of time she's aiming at. The world record is still that remarkable run by Genzebe Dibaba here in 2015, 350.07. She's going to take the bell at an incredible 250 or thereabouts. It would have to be a 60 last lap for a world record, a 61 and bits for her to break a personal best, but she's got to think about winning this now because KIPYEGON is right there. Halo just starting to tire a little bit. 300 to go. HASSAN striking for home. 3.6 through 1,200 metres, almost unheard of. But HASSAN, gritting her teeth, still looks like she's got more to give, but has she got the pace? KIPYEGON just a stride behind, ready to pounce if HASSAN falters in any way. These two great champions, the world champion, the Olympic champion, together, locked in battle, running one of the fastest 1500 metres ever here in Monaco, and the KIPYEGON has got something extra and HASSAN's got no response. And KIPYEGON kicking into the home straight. It's going to be absolutely superb. KIPYEGON puts daylight between her and HASSAN. Watch the clock. It's going to be just outside the world record. 3:51.07. That will make her the fourth fastest of all time. It's a world lead. It's a big, big, big personal best, but it's also a message to every other 1500 metre runner. And it might just have made up SIFFAN HASSAN's mind about which event to take on at the Olympic Games, and it might not be the 1500 because this woman looks absolutely unbeatable.
Well, Hassan's suggesting even that there was a possibility of doing the treble. Surely has just become a little less likely, Steve. You're right. This might have made her mind up. I mean, there's a very clear acceleration there from KIPYEGON at 3:51 tempo. It's absolutely fantastic. I got their last three laps at 3:04.6. Kipyegon here has blown away Hassan down the home straight. Hassan did all the work. Let's not acknowledge that, failed to acknowledge that, because she was a pacemaker effectively through that second half, that very difficult second half.
Look how she goes past with ease. You know what I loved about this, Tim? Her reaction at the end. She was running to win this race. She was hanging on to Hassan, like you said, acting almost as a superb pacemaker. Then was like, can I kick, yes, and get head down, go for it, go for the line, win the race. And only then she seems to be aware of how fast she was running, because the clock was pointed out to her and she ran over, and a second celebration when she realized 3:51.07. Of course, a record, a Kenyan record, not an African record, of course, because the world record is held by an Ethiopian. But Kipyegon, you know, she's a lovely looking runner, and that 800 pace that we saw right at the beginning of the season should have been a hint of what was to come. And with Hassan leading you out like that, and then you're able to just kick hard, Faith Kipyegon, top of the world. 3:51.07. Hassan with only a season's best, 3:53.60. Hailu gets better again, 3:56.28, was tired. She did commit hard, a few seasons best behind. But there's your gold medal favourite for Tokyo, without a doubt.
And the fourth fastest time in history, Steve. I mean, it is